Monday Night Raw. It's over. This was your I don't know, lackluster go home show or something like that. I don't know what this show was supposed to be, but it was not at all entertaining. The whole women's thing with the announcement of winner takes all, the winner leaves with both championships, is nice. It does make something out of, Asuka's loss on SmackDown last week. Gives it a reason. There's a point to it. That's a plus. But then I don't know what they were attempting. I can't complain too much because they actually did give us something different. You know what I mean? They gave us something different than what they would normally do, but they went, and maybe it's just in my eyes, but they went too far. They went way too far and overbooked it. When you had them all cuffed, you could have took them to the back, and I think that would have ended it perfectly. Would have been a good cap off to it. Okay, they're all arrested. All right, I guess so. Hell, you could even start with Ronda and Becky and Charlotte being the heel, just standing out like, ha ha ha. No, then she gets arrested. Then they all get dragged to the back. Then cop cars get busted open and wrecked. And, this must be the worst police crew I've ever seen. And then they leave you on this cliffhanger of, we don't know what's going to happen to them. They've been booked, but we don't know the charges. And you know what? Guarantee you they don't follow up on it tomorrow night on SmackDown. We'll just get to Sunday, and then boom, we're going to have the match. That'll be it. No follow-up, just straight to the match. That's what we'll get Sunday. Guarantee you. That's what's going to happen. Why? Well, because that's just what WWE does. That's what they do. So, this was what Raw was tonight. This is what Raw was. Your go-home show was all of this overdone booking. All of this lackluster crap just to tell you this match is happening, that match is happening. Although, I will give a thumbs up to Batista's promo because it was short and sweet. The promos were cut back a lot tonight, with the exception of Paul Heyman. It had its time. Then you had this whole segment with Kurt Angle. That took up too much time. If they are going to really change up Baron Corbin, which although I did the whole Monday morning creative thing this morning, and I kind of thought, maybe Kurt's actually going to face someone else. I'm starting to think it's just going to be Corbin. That they're going to put John Cena in a different situation. Not sure what that is yet. I'll make a prediction at some point. Robbie retired. Apparently. I hadn't yawned one time until I got on here and started talking. But Raw, man. Raw. It was a disappointment of a go-home show, which seems to be the normal, seems to be just the normal that happens with WWE anymore. You get to your go-home show, it's never really that good. That's just what they seem to do all the time. Honest to God. And my girlfriend asked me, and she brings up a valid point. Why do you review this stuff if you seem to hate it so much? I guess, to sum it up, I hope that just maybe 1 week, it'll be good, and I'll enjoy it. And if I'm double lucky, maybe the next week it will be good, and then maybe the next, and maybe eventually it will be better. So far, no luck. So far, she's been able to prove me to be an idiot for still doing this stuff. And she's right. She's right. I don't have a real reason I should be doing this, but I do it anyways. Because I'm just a dummy, I suppose. But that, hey, just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I guess. I don't freaking know. Man. But Raw. What can I say? I could probably, in 2 sentences, tonight, sum up Raw for the go-home show to WrestleMania. You guys might hear some whining down at my feet. Over here. Over there. Well, over there in this video. I got my buddy Roscoe here tonight. We got a new dog. Roscoe's here. Ain't your buddy? He's sleepy. He's probably got to go outside. I told him he'd have to wait. When I'm done, I'll take him outside. Let this upload, take him outside. That'll be more entertaining, I think, than what Raw was tonight. Now, some people say, well, Raw wasn't a bad show. It made things go fast. I don't know, this Raw felt a lot longer to me. This Raw, and look, everyone's opinions are going to differ. I'm not going to say whose opinion's wrong and whose opinions are right, but this Raw just felt like it just dragged just a lot. I just want to get through WrestleMania. Look at me, I can't even stop yawning. I just want to get through WrestleMania. That's, honest to God, all I want to do is just get through WrestleMania. But before we can do that, we gotta get through Raw. So this is gonna be your Raw review. Hope you guys enjoy it. That's just my first initial thoughts. Enjoy it as we go into this Raw review. Oh, Jesus Christ. Welcome, Yo Bro Nation, to your Raw review here on the Yo Bro Nation YouTube channel. Of course, I am Zach. I am the wonderfully happy, not tired at all host here on the Yo Bro Nation YouTube channel. I want to welcome everyone back in. Oh my God, Monday Night Raw. Honest to God, it wasn't a good show to me. I mean, maybe I'm just tired, maybe I'm just worn out from the WrestleMania season, and I'm just ready for all of it to end. You know what I mean? Perhaps that's it. Maybe I just want it to all end. Just to be done with WrestleMania season. But then we got the Raw after WrestleMania. Then we got the Raw after that, which is going to be the Superstar Shakeup, I think. I'm not sure. What's with the yawning? I swear to you, I did not yawn one time while I was watching Raw. As soon as I start recording, I start to yawn. Jesus H. Christ, man. Hallelujah. Oh my gosh. But this is going to be your Raw review. Let's go ahead and get into the nitty-gritties before I get into the actual review. Like I said, not a whole lot to go over. But we'll touch on everything at the very least. Patreon.com/YoBroNation. You guys can become a Patreon member. There's 6 tiers to choose from. You got Monday Morning Creative. You guys got the now exclusive Classic Raw reviews. You got AEW reviews. You're going to get behind-the-scenes videos. You're going to get to ask us anything Q&As. You get to vote on the Retro Rewinds. You get to get gifts for your birthdays. All that stuff. All available on Patreon. You guys can go there. You can get it. It's free to join. You can check it out. Not free to become a Patreon member, but it's free to check it out. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just been one of those days. Excuse me, honest to God, it's just been one of those days. But look, if Patreon isn't your bag, man, it's completely fine. You guys can easily go to TeePublic, teepublic.com/YoBroNation1. You got all these t-shirts to choose from. You won't get your t-shirts now, but I do have the Yo Bro Mania t-shirts that you guys can go and buy. You can wear them afterwards, wear them whenever. You got the veteran blue and black flag. You got the classic Yo Bro gaming and review shirt. You got the Recess Never Sold, Kissing Bandit. All that stuff, all that merchandise is available on our TeePublic store, plus bags and cups and all that other stuff. It's all available. teepublic.com/YoBroNation1. If you don't want to spend anything, you can go to Facebook at YoBroNation. You can go to Twitter at YoBroGaming1. Follow us on there. Like our stuff. I do tweet out occasionally on Raw if I found something that's really worth tweeting about. Tonight to me was... I need a Monster Energy drink. Tonight was not one of those nights. I look horrible being on YouTube, and I'm just yawning. I'm always perfectly fine, and the moment the review starts, I just yawn. I don't even know. I just don't know. I'm going to make this a shorter review tonight. But like I said, there wasn't a lot to talk about. Maybe 35, 40 minutes. I could probably be done with this review. So, that's pretty much it. Like and share our videos. Talk to your friends. Tell them about us. Send them on over. They can watch these reviews. And they can be just as bored as I am talking about Monday Night Raw and everything that goes with it. Gotta love that stuff. But let's get into this. This is your Raw review for April 1st, 2019. Happy April Fool's Day. Maybe Raw was fooling us today, right? Maybe this whole thing was an April Fool's joke. That's what this fucking episode was, right? It was just an April Fool's joke, right? WWE's going to come out tomorrow like, we were kidding. That's not the real episode. You can go find that on the network or something. A guy can hope, right? Maybe this was just one gigantic April Fool's joke. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just delusional. There is a very distinct possibility that I am delusional. So. But let's go ahead. Let's get into this. Let's just get into this whole thing. Let's start right off with what most people want to know about. And that is the fact that the main event has been made into the winner takes all WrestleMania main event. God, how many times did they say that? The main event's been arrested. Oh, the main event could be in jeopardy. They have to main event. Just keep throwing it down the throat. The main event. We know WWE. We know that they're the main event. Okay? We get that. You've only said it about, 1,520 some odd times or something like that. Like, you guys say it like every other 5 seconds. The main event. We get it. We know. Got it. They're the main event. Loud and clear, WWE. Thank you. We understand, okay? Okay? Alright. Stephanie, though, does come out. Did anyone notice that her nips were kind of hanging out? Just a little bit? Must have been cold inside that building. She makes a joke about how the triple threat match is going to be bigger when she has a fourth competitor herself. Boo! She's like, come on, it's a joke. Obviously, I don't know. Actually, I wouldn't put it past Stephanie McMahon to throw herself in that just to say, I was a part of the first main event. In fact, I won't be shocked if she ain't out there to hand the belt over to whoever's the winner. Gotta have that sunlight, Stephanie McMahon. But then she announces that it's going to be winner takes all, that whoever wins, leaving with both championships. Woohoo! What is my take on this? Good. I'm glad. It should be all the titles on the line. If they hadn't done that, I'd probably been pretty pissed off. Like, I've been holding off. Oh my god. I just must be tired. I did get up pretty early today. But I have been holding off on even making the thumbnails in case they decided to add Asuka. But then I found out, well, Asuka's in the Battle Royal, so at least until the show happens, she's being left out of it. And that'd be our luck. Very last second, we decided to throw Asuka in just to piss people off, just to throw it off. They've done it every pay-per-view, have changed shit on me. I've made the thumbnail, changed. Made the thumbnail, changed. It's like, fuckers. They have a habit of doing that. But anyways, I think it's a great thing. I think the main event being for the women's titles for both Raw and SmackDown is awesome. But they did not, I repeat, did not call it a unification match. Just the winner will be champion of both brands. I think eventually they'll unify them. But they did not call it a unification match. So anyone who's saying they're unifying the titles, she did not say that. Just winner takes all. Even Becky said, I will be the first Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion at the same time. Technically, Charlotte was the first one to be both Raw and SmackDown Women's Champ. Not at the same time, but separate times. And actually, you could even go as far back as saying it was Alexa Bliss. So, I digress. It's good. It's a good thing that they did that. I was worried that they wouldn't justify the whole title change. That it was just, this is the reason we have Charlotte in, because she's the women's champ. But now it's, Charlotte's got to defend the title too. Well, good. That's a good thing. I'm glad. Let's just get this frickin' thing over with so we can crown Becky as the champ. Aha, but wait. There's a supposed swerve. What is that swerve? Probably going to be Ronda retains, and then we have to wait, and Ronda puts both belts up against Becky one-on-one later on. I could see some stupid crap like that. Honest to God, I could. So up next, as soon as she was done, we got Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar to come out. Like I said, guys, I'm going to make this a much shorter review tonight. I'm not looking to be here forever. I got to get some sleep tonight. I got lots of work to do tomorrow for the rest of this week. It's a big week, guys. It's WrestleMania week. Let's just talk about that for a second. It's WrestleMania week. I have a shit ton of things to do. In case you guys weren't aware, because I didn't announce it at the top of the video, the Yo Bro Podcast Network is back. So, not only am I doing stuff for the primary channel, which is this one, now I'm back doing channel for the other channel. I'm back to doing more work for that. Podcasts and other stuff, and actually had to record a couple podcasts last second this week that could be posted up this week, or this past weekend to be posted this week. Like I said, I'm fucking tired, so I know I'm sporadic and I'm scatterbrained, but that's just how Raw left me tonight. Sporadic and scattered brained. Because that's just how the show came out to me. It's just how it is. So Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman come out to have a little speech. Here's Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman at the start of Raw.
Brock Lesnar seizes the moment at WrestleMania and defines his own legacy and his own history at the expense of his opponent. Brock Lesnar took the streak from The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Last year, Brock Lesnar took the hopes and the dreams of Roman Reigns when you all thought it was fait accompli that Roman Reigns would dethrone Brock Lesnar. F5, 1, 2, 3. And this Sunday at WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar will take Seth Rollins and Seth Rollins' own words when Seth Rollins said that WrestleMania may be the last match of Seth Rollins' career.
He brings up Undertaker. Brings up Roman Reigns.
A prediction. Seth Rollins gave you a spoiler because this Sunday Brock Lesnar will end Seth Rollins' career. For those of you
No.
Who watch hockey for the fights. For those of you who watch NASCAR for the car wrecks.
NASCAR.
For those of you who watch football for the riots. This
Football.
Sunday, Brock Lesnar will violate Seth Rollins and desecrate the good name of WrestleMania.
Why is he so mean to Seth?
This is the biggest match of my career this Sunday at WrestleMania, but Brock, what you don't understand is it is also the biggest match of your career.
Brock
Because after
laughs.
WrestleMania, everything changes for you. You can't just waltz in here, push people around, make demands like the big bully you are. No. What you don't understand, man, nobody wants you here. I know you don't give a damn. You don't give a damn about what anybody
Brock
wants.
don't
but
care. Brock could care less.
you know what? You made a lot of money. You made a hella career out of being Brock Lesnar because you're so big, you're so strong, you're so smart. You are the most decorated athlete in combat sports history. And me beating you at WrestleMania, it may be improbable, but it is not impossible. I am going to beat you. I'm gonna take your title.
I'm gonna take it from you, Brock.
Damn thing you can do about it.
Woo, Seth! Oh man, wait till you hear my predictions. And Brock just bumps into him like, whatever. But Seth attacks him. Then Seth, the good guy. Seth Rollins, the good guy, hits him with a low blow. Not once, but twice. Hits the low blow on Brock Lesnar. Brock Germans him. Beautiful German suplex. I mean, he just threw Seth. It was good. Brock looks like he's been working out. Seth then hits him with another low blow. Hits him with the curb stomp. Can't believe I'm saying this. I am actually starting to feel like Brock Lesnar is gonna win. Don't know what it is. Maybe it's the influence of other people. Because a lot of people have started to feel like Brock might win. So we got this Saudi show May 3rd, and they just may wait to do the title change at the Saudi show, like they tried to do last year. Get us to think that the Saudi show is more important. So I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling Seth Rollins right now. I just don't feel like Seth is even on the same ballpark. The same... nothing. He's not there with Brock Lesnar. Honestly, I don't feel like no one's with Brock Lesnar right now. And that's really dumb because I so desperately want to see Brock Lesnar not as champion again. As much as I was... excuse me. As much as I was all against Roman Reigns, being the champion, it was nice for him to win for the simple fact of someone else being the champion. That was what I was just like, awesome. And then afterwards, Seth has an interview where he's asked about, the low blows. Well, you can't win that way. He's like, well, I'm not a champion yet. I don't know. Something tells me Seth Rollins isn't walking out of WrestleMania as the champion, because we can't have 3 good, big-time, feel-good moments with championships. Maybe I would have said, Kofi Kingston would lose, but now I'm on the bandwagon of, I think Kofi has a better chance of winning than Seth Rollins. I don't know. I am not going to make an official prediction or anything like that, but I'm leaning towards that. I mean, tell me if you guys think I'm wrong. I'm not buying into Seth Rollins as a credible challenger right now. Let me know. Let me know if you guys think he's a credible challenger. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. So I'm going to move on. Sasha Banks, Bayley, Natalya, Beth Phoenix against the Iconics, Nia and Tamina in an 8-woman tag match. Oh boy. This match was the whole time. The whole time. I did feel like that actually during that match. Up till towards the end got a little more interesting, and it was all because of Beth Phoenix. If that's not a sign of shit, the fact that Beth Phoenix, who's been out of the ring for 6 years, was more entertaining than everyone else in this match, makes me think that Sunday is going to be a shitty show and that this match should be pre-show garbage. You got 8 women in this. You got 3 in the main event. God, can I stop yawning? I mean, seriously, I'm going to have to wrap this shit up soon. So, Sasha tags herself in at the beginning. And I was going with the idea that who's all going to be in this Battle Royal? They've announced 8 women in a Battle Royal. It's supposed to be up to 20 women. God dang. This match, like I said, the match was just meh up till the end. Beth Phoenix got the hot tag. She comes in. She's cleaning house. She gets pulled out of the ring, I think, by Tamina or someone. Someone pulls her out of the ring. Honestly, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. She runs Tamina through the barricade, which was awesome as hell. She takes Tamina. She just runs. She just barrels right through it. She gets back in the rinks. Gets back in the fucking hell. Gets back in the ring. Gets slapped by Peyton Royce a few times. She finally grabs her arm, picks her up into the glam slam, slams her down for the 3 count. Her team wins. This match was, like I said, boring. But then we got to the end. I use my hands a lot. We got to the end, and Beth Phoenix was the best thing about this match. Yeah, you had little smatterings between Sasha, Bayley, and them. Like, oh, we're better than you. And Sasha just had a fucking dick attitude the whole time, which I love. But they're not going to be proper heels, I suppose. I can't keep doing this. Jesus, I just keep yawning every 5 seconds. I don't fucking care. Honest to God, I don't care. That's where I'm at with this, is I don't care. This light's killing my eyes. I don't care what happens with this match. I don't think anyone, honest to God, probably cares about this match. I could be wrong. I don't believe anyone does. But like I said, I could be wrong. Batista shows up. Best promo of the night. He comes out. Much love from the Washington crowd. You know, it's where he's from. He got a shit ton of love from this crowd. And to me, it was the best promo of the night. He points to the Titantron. They recap all the times he beat Triple H's ass in the ring. Hell in a Cell, Backlash, WrestleMania. They recap all that stuff. And then they come back, and he's smiling, and he's getting like these welcome back chants, and everyone's just showing him all this love, and he just smiles and says, "Kiss my ass, Triple H." Drops the microphone, walks out, slapping hands with the crowd. How am I supposed to boo Batista when, one, everything he said is true? Everything he said is true. Not to mention, the guy is a legit Hollywood star now. He may not be a A-list actor or anything like that, but the dude is a big star. He's one of my favorite characters. How can I boo Triple H on TV and then go watch Avengers in like 27, 24, 25 days from now and boo the man? I can't do that. FYI, that's when I'm going to start my new movie reviews back up. I'm going to see Avengers. That's when I'll start the reviews for the new movies. I'll go back to some of them when they hit Blu-ray or, Redbox stuff. I'll review those movies. But for now I'm starting then. For the proper movies. I'll do other movies, though. Just a side note. But how can I be... How? Batista was awesome. And all he said was one line is kiss my ass. And walked off like a badass. But watching Batista in those old matches made me realize, dude, he is slimmed down a lot. He is really slimmed down. I loved it. Then we go back to more suck. More suck in the show. Jinder Mahal versus Apollo Crews with participants of the Battle Royal surrounding them. Does anyone care? Apollo Crews won. Then Apollo Crews was the last guy standing as everyone fought afterwards. We've seen that a billion times on a show. A Battle Royal is happening with the Royal Rumble and everyone's in the ring fighting with each other. Whoo! Who even cares? Why wouldn't want to be in this Battle Royal? You know how pissed off that I am that the Hardys are in this? What happened to us getting the Usos versus the Hardys at WrestleMania? That'd been that'd been an awesome match. And we're not getting it. We're not getting it. Why? Because, I suppose. Because I think that's the reason. It's ridiculous. But hey, there's nothing I can do. So I thought we were getting Angle versus Rey Mysterio. Apparently not. Kurt Angle came out to thank everyone. From bottom of my heart, thank you, I love you, ups, downs, wise. They show this really nice video package. I took a piss during it. Sounds disrespectful, but that was my piss break because I knew that was the only shot I had. Angle, though, comes back super emotional. And then out comes Baron Corbin, who talks shit yet again about, well, it should have been black and white. That's not this guy here. I mean, he's not lying. He's saying what I've thought, at least, is Kurt Angle is not the same guy as he was. And it's almost heartbreaking to watch the old stuff and then to see what Kurt Angle is now. He's not lying. He talks about he's not happy with fans about, oh, Kurt Angle deserves someone better. He goes on to trash Kurt some more. Says that he's just a broken down version of what he used to be. I mean, again, nothing he said was wrong. Nothing he said wasn't true. Just kind of a douche way of saying it, I guess. But, Great's like, well, I'm going to face you at WrestleMania, but why don't we have an exhibition match now? So he comes down, goes climbing the ring, and says, nah, I'll wait till WrestleMania. Out comes Rey Mysterio, who then challenges him. He clocks Rey Mysterio. Him and Rey and Angle team up on him. They get the best of him. And then the match is made for the main event. Which makes me think, when I get to the main event, I have something that I have to say about that, because I don't think Corbin and Rey should have main evented this. There was nothing that screamed, this should be the main event. Nothing. And I'll get to it. So the segment was okay, I guess. Charlotte interview with Charlie? I think Charlie Caruso. I don't know, they all look the same to me. She trash talks Asuka about, if you want to know about being blindsided, ask Asuka. And then she goes on to talk about being more professional and this and that. Typical Charlotte Flair shit. Revival defends their Raw Tag Team titles against Aleister Black and Ricochet. This was a pretty good match. I've not seen a bad match from these guys since coming up. But why did we have this match tonight? Is this leading to something at WrestleMania? Nothing was said, though. They won. Revival retained their championships. Like I said, though, the match was good. the match got really good. You know, see, the pace started picking up. You had a bunch of near falls. Ricochet's in there just doing a bunch of stuff. Dawson hits him with an illegal uppercut when he gets pushed into the ropes. Dash hits him with a gory special for a 2 count. Aleister Black comes down, pulls Dawson down off of the ring apron. Dash comes out of the ring, kind of gets pulled out. I don't know, kind of looked bad. They try to attack Aleister Black. Aleister Black runs, hits him with that big running knee to the face. Then he gets hit with a tornado DDT by Dash, and then Ricochet flies over the post, over that on both guys. Beautiful dive. Dash and Ricochet, they start fighting, trying to get back into the ring. Dawson holds Ricochet by under the ropes, under the ring apron, and then they win via countout and retain their Raw Tag Team titles. I have a kid who sounds like he's going to cough his head off. Get a drink, Noah. Get a drink. I'm going to find some cough medicine for the kid. Something else I got to do before the night's over. He coughs like this every night. So yeah, afterwards, Aleister Black hits Dash when he's holding the belts, celebrating with the black mass. Dawson's in the ring. He gets hit with the black mass, and then a 630, and they celebrate. If this isn't actually leading to anything, then there was just seriously no point. I don't know if this is going to lead to anything. I don't think it's going to, but I'm coming to kind of just learn to expect it. It's something I just expect nowadays. Speaking of things that I don't expect much, Tyler Breeze, nice haircut, bro. Like your haircut. EC3, Alexa Bliss just kind of standing around the hallway. They're talking about Colin Joyce and Michael Shea and their weekly news update or whatever the hell it does, World Weekly Update. I don't watch SNL, so I don't honestly know. They're laughing. Braun Strowman walks up. What's so funny? Oh, our friends were talking about the Weekly World Update or whatever. So he walks over there. Not so funny now, huh? You're Michael Shea. You're Colin Joyce. Like I told him, I'm going to see you in the ring or you're going to get these hands. So these two jobbers are just basically forced to face him. Roman Reigns is supposed to have an interview. She asks about the rumors of him not being 100%. Again, it could have been Charlie Caruso, could have been this Dasha, whatever her face is. They all look the same to me. Before he can even address the rumors of, I'm 100%, I'm ready to go to WrestleMania, blah, blah, and he gets attacked by Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, knocks his block off and just beats the hell out of him backstage. I like the segment backstage. You should have said no, Roman! Just goes ham on him. Remember this face when you go to sleep. And it's just like, dude, get off me. I mean, the dude was just killing it. Here comes the match that should have been. I am looking forward to the match at WrestleMania with Drew and Roman. I think that match is going to be, I think it's going to be a really good match. I think it's going to be a sleeper match. I think it's going to be a lot better than people are giving it credit for. But like I said, I'm flying through this review. But yes, I think it's going to be a sleeper match that a lot of people are going to end up liking a lot more than what people think. I'm just going to go ahead and take this off. Whatever. I look like a bum. Whatever. I don't even care. I'm just taking it off. I look okay. So we get the Riot Squad against Becky and Charlotte. And the whole premise of this match is Becky and Charlotte and Ronda cannot touch each other. They're not allowed to touch each other. They're not allowed to interfere with or to screw the other ones over. They lose their opportunity. For the match, Becky cuts this promo talking about, she's, people they're going to try to hold her down. That's why they set this match up. But she's wise to it. She's not going to do it. She talks about Ronda having a god complex and how she's using that. That's when she's her most vulnerable. All very good stuff. So they get to the ring. They're trash talking. Becky's like, I'm going to start. Charlotte's like, no. So Charlotte's starting. She's fighting with Ruby. She gets a blind attack from Becky. They just kind of Charlotte and Becky do the majority of the work. Ronda gets in at the very end. Charlotte makes a blind tag to Becky when she's almost getting the disarmor on, so it looks like Ronda's just not going to be involved. Becky's going to get this match herself. And so Charlotte tags her, and she's talking shit to Becky, and Becky's talking shit to her. And then Ronda tags herself in, and Charlotte's in her face, and Ronda almost gets rolled up for a pin, but she rolls through. Just does the judo throw right into the armbar, just tap immediately. That was it for that. And she just gets up and straight throat punches Charlotte. She just comes up and just wham, right in her throat. And it looked real. It looked like she really hit her. And she just starts body shots on Ronda, or on Charlotte Flair. And they all start fighting. I'm like, okay, well, here comes security. Okay, we've seen that before. Then comes the police. Ronda accidentally hits an officer, so she gets put in cuffs. And then Becky gives her a cheap shot. She gets put in cuffs, so they're getting taken out. And then Charlotte hits Ronda with a cheap shot, so now she's in cuffs. And they all get taken out, kicking and screaming, still trying to fight with each other. This just kept going and going and going. And while at first I was like, okay, they're going to be escorted out. Then they get thrown into the cars together, and they bust the windows out. And Ronda fucking wrecks the police car, and then they still get dragged off. And with the shit that they did, no way, not any way is it possible for, especially Ronda, to be able to be out before Sunday. I mean, oh yeah, they could post bond, but she would be able to post it, so I suppose maybe. But with the charges she would have, her bond would be astronomical. She would have to serve some time. What? Of course, none of this will be talked about again. I'm gonna, oh Jesus, I got this on me. I am gonna check out her YouTube channel, because I want to see what happens. I want to see them do this. So yes, they go with the angle that they all were arrested, and all they keep saying, fucking Renee, this is the biggest opportunity of all their careers. No, Ronda's had bigger opportunities. WrestleMania is not her biggest moment of her career. Let's just say that. This is not Ronda's biggest moment. And she'll probably even say that herself. But they kept talking about, these women have to main event WrestleMania. Like, no, they don't have to. If they fuck up, then they're off the card and we move on to the next. They don't have to do shit. I have to breathe air. I have to eat food. I have to drink water. They don't have to be there at the main event. They don't have to do that at all. Just saying, Renee Young. They don't have to main event. We would like them to main event, but they don't have to. I'm going to put my hat back on because it just looks weird. Matches, actually, if you look at it, it matches my t-shirt. Whee! But then, like I said, this just kept going, and it kept going, and they're like, the main event was put into handcuffs. The main event of WrestleMania. Sounded like they were speaking of a person, but obviously I know they were talking about them. It was, again, different. Unpredictable. I didn't see this happening. I thought they would fight afterwards, sure, but I didn't know it would go to the levels that it did. I can't complain about that because it's different. It's unique, but at the same time, they overextended. They overdid it. They did more than they actually had to do. That's frustrating. But I'm not going to complain. Overall, I'm not going to complain. I enjoyed the segment. I feel like they outdid it. They did more than they actually had to do. I can't figure out what's wrong with this band. So, but we'll see them WrestleMania. They'll be there. We know this. We know this. Let's just put it down. Heavy Machinery versus Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. Man. Another throwaway match. Oh, tag team position. They could be in position for WrestleMania. Heavy Machinery won, which is the right move. They won with a trash compactor for the 3 count. Do you want me to talk about it? Lacey Evans came out, did her walk. She hadn't done that in a few weeks, but she came back. She walked up, walked down. That was that. Braun Strowman takes on these local talents. Smashes them. Smashes them like toys. Hits him with a double power slam after hitting each one with a power slam. After running through them on the outside. After throwing them across the ring. Braun Strowman won. Did we think he wasn't going to? Bobby Lashley gets interviewed by Charlie in the ring. She shows how Finn Balor won last week with the 5-on-1, 6-on-1, 7-on-1 type of situation, which I forgot to bring up last week, by the way. You know what else I forgot this week? I'm going to make it a running gag. Elias at MetLife Stadium. Gonna perform. He's at MetLife Stadium. Good for you, Elias. But, is he concerned about Finn Balor? No. Is he concerned if Finn Balor's a demon? No, because the demon is Balor, and Balor is the demon. Then Finn Balor shows up at the Titantron. You should be worried, Bobby. I have some demons. And then this fake-ass smoke, and he transforms into the demon. I just sit there and just... And that's all he did for like 30, 40 seconds. And then announced, the demon Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley. If you do become a Patreon, and you do end up seeing that video of me talking about should the demon be there, that was on Monday Morning Creative this morning, my answer was no. I don't pull Finn Balor as the demon for WrestleMania against Bobby Lashley. I don't. I don't do it because it's a waste of the Finn Balor demon character. It's a waste. Y'all just... He was wasted. He's going to be wasted at WrestleMania. Sure, it's going to be a cool pop. It'll look cool. The entrance. The match will probably go quick. It's probably why they're bringing him in, because they can make it a squash match. It's the demon versus him. Just like the demon buried Baron Corbin last year at WrestleMania. He'll bury such and such. You know? That's what's going to happen. That's what we're going to get. Is a burial of the demon. Or a burial of Bobby Lashley. Rey Mysterio versus Baron Corbin in your main event. Rey used his speed at the beginning of this match to kind of gain the advantage, to get, be in control of the match, but Baron Corbin then just started working him over, worked over the knee, slowed the pace down dramatically up till the end. Match was okay. Rey Mysterio, he gets Baron Corbin into a sleeper. That gets broken up. He puts him in Hurricanrana, then hits him with a Tornado DDT. 2 count. 6-1-9. Misses the frog splash, though. Corbin tries to powerbomb, but Rey keeps fighting. He gets powerbombed, or he fights out of the powerbomb and then gets hit with a deep 6 for the 3 count. Afterwards, Kurt Angle puts Baron Corbin into the ankle lock, and Baron Corbin taps on top of the stage. Like I said, I alluded to this. This should not have main evented Raw. I was thinking, okay, if this is the main event, then Cena's going to come out. But he didn't. Was there going to be some sort of something with someone changing out and Baron Corbin, this and that? Nope. Baron Corbin won, clean, beat Rey Mysterio. Good job, though, building up your challenger to face your U.S. champion. But, he hasn't really been winning either, so I guess they're on an even playing field. They're both a couple of losers going into WrestleMania to see who's the biggest loser between the two losers, right? Is that what's happening here? We're going to see who's the bigger loser. Biggest loser, WWE edition. It's not losing weight, it's who loses the most matches. The prize? Nothing. But being a loser. I don't care. I don't care. I didn't care about this match. Like I said, I thought maybe maybe John Cena was going to come in and save the day, but I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. Unfortunately. I don't have that faith anymore. I think we're just going to get straight up Baron Corbin, and I think WWE's trolling us. Oh, well, we'll make reference that the fans don't want him, and we'll make reference to the fact that John Cena's going to be at WrestleMania, but he'll interfere with Elias's performance, and what we'll get is what we said we're going to give you. Baron Corbin versus Kurt Angle. Because if that's going to change now, it's going to change at the show before the match even happens. It could happen, but now I was like 70-30. Now I'm more like 30-70. Here comes the boy. Do you need to go? What's done, buddy? Oh, jeez, he's slobbering everywhere. That's my cue to cut this. But that's gonna do it for me, you guys. I am done. I want to thank everyone for joining me for this Raw review. If you did like this, hit the like button, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. Make sure you hit the notification bell to let us know that you want to know what I got going on. But I do want to thank everyone again. Thank you guys so very much for coming in. This is your Raw review. This was the go-home show for WrestleMania. Ooh, it's going to be a long week. Remember, guys, to follow us on all of our social media, Twitter and Facebook. Again, thank you guys for coming in here. I, of course, am Zach. This was your WrestleMania preview this was your WrestleMania go-home show. It is time for bed. Peace out, you guys, and see you guys tomorrow night for SmackDown Live.